Welcome to Your Sport Swindon. I'm here with Swindon trainer Rich Farnan, training Kelly Morgan. You had the disappointment of the first fight that was going to happen being cancelled, but now you're bang on track and you're fighting this weekend in Bath. Yeah. Thoughts on that?
Thoughts on this weekend?
Yeah, first of all.
Thoughts on this weekend? Really looking forward to it now. Like I say, after the disappointment of the last show getting cancelled, which was out of everybody's control, through injuries and etc., to be able to find another show that's local, Bath, it kind of just fell into place, because I really wanted Kel to get out before the end of the season, to get the debut out. You know, after working so hard since mid-March, to then not actually end up being able to fight, it's just like, physically it's fine because you get a rest and your body can rebuild in that, but mentally it's a real drain, you know, because you're hitting those highs, etc., and then, you know, disappointed of a show getting cancelled, you're hitting low again. It just goes, no, there's got to be an opportunity. So Keith had sort of said that Andy O'Kane and Mark Kent were looking to put a show on around about this time of the month in Bath. It was like, fantastic, let's speak to Andy and Mark, see if we can get on the show, and thankfully they both said we'd love to have Kelly on the show. You know, it'd be fantastic. Then we had to go about finding an alternative opponent, because the call had gone in. Unfortunately, Keith had fallen ill, so I put the call into the agent to find out if Sylvia would be available for the 18th, and he came back and said she isn't. On the 17th, she's fighting Nikki Adler for a world title. Yeah. She's like, right, okay, brilliant. Who else is available? And it took him 2 or 3 days to come through, and he finally came through on at the weekend and sort of said, okay, we've got Claudia V, £160, fight can be made. So fantastic. Then you have to go through, the board has to agree the fight, obviously, for the opponent and Kel, etc., which was approved on Monday, so we're now all systems go. Mm-hmm. So from the cancellation of the show on the 27th, I gave Kelly a week off, complete week off training, because she trained so hard. The danger is if we'd just ticked over and then stepped it up there, she could have peaked and then gone over the peak, and that's the last thing that you want to happen, because really that could be a 2-week recovery. We didn't have that time, so as soon as the show got cancelled, it was a case of like, that's training finished, you know, complete and utter rest for a week, which she absolutely hated.
And too much time to think about what had happened as well, I suppose. As well, wouldn't have been easy.
It's everything, you know, you're breaking your routine, but I think Kelly would probably agree that after having that whole week off, she's come back, and I personally can see another change. You know, technically she's improved because her body's been able to recover. She is fitter, she is stronger, she is sharper. You know, even mentally sharper. So you know that break has done a world of good, and we're ready to go. Yeah. You know, it's a case of like, today, it's the Wednesday. Obviously she's fighting on Saturday, so today is our last training day. Pure sharpening work, and Kelly's ready. So,
and your thoughts on this new opponent? Because on paper, you know, she's lost 8 of her 11 fights. She's a much shorter opponent than Kelly.
Yeah, I mean, she's an opponent. You've got to beat whoever's in front of you. At the end of the day, I mean, as we've said in the past, records of the DJs. At the end of the day, you know, a record does not really reflect a great deal. I mean, you look at some of the guys. Your Christian Lates of this world, your Kevin McCauley's, your Matthew Seawright and whatever. These guys are out fighting every week. You know, they've got 100+ fights. They can fight. You know, don't get me wrong. Those guys can fight. They go out, they get paid, they put up a fight. You know, they're very, very excellent defensively. But when there's an opportunity and they go, you know, these boys can win fights if they want to win fights. They're so experienced and so tough. Claudia is experienced. You know, she's had 11 fights. There's not that many women that you can go and fight, you know, so she's out there looking for fights and go and fight, so she's experienced. There is footage of her on YouTube, and we've had a look at it, and, you know, she comes to fight, which is perfect. She seems to have a great jab. She may be short, but she's got a great jab, and she's not afraid to throw it. So, again, there's potential, there's going to be things for Kelly to think about during the fight, and, you know, which is exactly what you want, you know. I'd love to have had Sylvia still think we'll beat Sylvia. Depending on what happens in this Friday, whether she wins the world title or not. Can't see her beating Nikki, if I'm honest with you. I think she'll put up a good fight. Can't see her beating Nikki. So straight after that fight, we'll speak to the agents to see if we can put things in place for a September fight, so that, you know, Kel can fight her in September. If she wins the world title, then we'll chase Nikki Adler. You know, let's get up there and let's sort of just have a look at these rankings and see where we can go. So this weekend is the focus now. We get the job done. Personally, I think the job will be done in emphatic style, potentially quite quick, and that's what we've trained for. Kelly is too fast, she's too strong, she's getting to be too skilled now, which is just where we want it to be, you know. So from all that experience, then we can go away. Kel can have another week or so's rest. Then we're going to start training again, sort of into August. The idea is to be able to get a couple of sessions up in Sheffield at Team GB. Got to speak to Robert McCracken and Dave Alloway there, see if when the amateurs are back in, so we can go back up there and get ready for September. So you know, it's all in place, and there is a plan afoot. So you know, get this one out of the way first of all. Like Kel said about tickets, you know, it's all down to ticket sales to that make these fights happen. You know, people think that professional boxing is very tough from a fighting point of view and from a training point of view, and it is. It's the toughest. But the other aspect to it is selling tickets. It is, without the ticket sales, there's no fight. End of. You know, and you can put in a 6, 8, 10, 12-week training camp. You can't sell the tickets. You can't fight. So you've done all that work. You've not earned a penny from doing any of that work, and the ticket sales aren't there. There you go. You don't get paid. You don't get a fight even. So ticket sales are very, very important, but thankfully from yourself, other media outlets and people of Swindon who have already started to support Kelly. She's got to sell roughly about 70 tickets to make everything pay. She's halfway there. So we've got now a little bit more to go on the ticket sales, so we just need people to come out and support her and follow her journey from the beginning, because believe me, where the idea, and it's a realistic idea and plan, is to win that world title. There's no reason at all why Kel cannot be fighting for that world title by this time next year and winning it. So, you know, that's what people are going to experience when they see Kelly fight for the first time on Saturday night. Forget what she's done in the white collar, forget all of that, because that's not the same Kelly Morgan that's walking into the ring on Saturday night. She's a completely different Kelly Morgan, and you need to be there to see it, because it will open people's eyes and people will go, wow, you know, because she can fight. Really,
and this could be the first step, you know, of seeing a potential world champion in action. So, you know, you want to be there for her first fight, don't you?
100%. And yeah, you know, it's not the same as the guys, you know, from, you know, everything you've got to go through from an opponent point of view to potentially get to the world champion. But Kelly could effectively be Swindon's first world champion, world champion professional boxer. You know, it's more than likely. More than likely. We've got Jamie. I think Jamie's going to be up there from the guys' point of view.
Cox, yeah.
Jamie Cox. Yeah, I've got no doubts that Jamie will win this European title on the 24th, and he'll go on. He'll get a shot at the world title. And again, no doubts that Jamie he'll win that. You know, he's that good. So, you know, within 12 months we can have Swindon's first male world champion, Swindon's first female world champion in Swindon. You know, that's massive. Yeah, that really is massive. So, you know, that's why get on the journey now, guys, and come and support Kelly, and you know, say you were there at the start and follow the career, because it's going to be exciting. Yeah.
For this Saturday, that is it now, isn't it? That is the appeal for the people of Swindon or surrounding areas, people in Bath, to just, you know, come out, get behind Kelly, and it's on a good bill with Joe Hughes as well.
It's on a cracking bill, you know, because some people look at it and go, "Oh, look, it's £35 for a ticket, and we're going to watch Kelly fight." No, you've got an undercard there. She's on the undercard. Undercard of some great prospects, and the main event, Joe Hughes fighting for the English lightweight title, that's a massive fight. And Joe Hughes is a great boxer. He's exciting, he's powerful, he's aggressive. You know, why wouldn't you want to come and watch Joe Hughes fight? You know, it's just ticks every box. Beginning of Kel's journey, and you're going to watch Joe Hughes in what I think become English champion. Where's the excuse? And then if you really want to, have a night out in Bath afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's just it, isn't it? You know, it's all there. There's just no real reason to not come and support, enjoy a great night of boxing, and then go out and have some fun in Bath afterwards. It's an ideal night, and it gets you out of town, and you know, it's brilliant.
Excellent. One last question, a prediction. Give me a round that Kelly's going to win in.
Do you know what? The only thing that I'm hesitating on the first round is because it's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, if it was a 3-minute round, I'd say first round. So I would say second. I might be wrong. It might be first.
End of the day, as long as it's a win, that's all that matters.
As long as it's a win. So. The one thing I can almost guarantee is that her opponent will not see the final bell. But I think it'll happen first, if not second round. Again, can't see it going into the third. So it's great. Easy night's work, hopefully. Bang, 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 done. But it's boxing. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. So we're confident, but we're not complacent, and we're obviously going to go in there with a little bit of caution at first to find out what this girl's got to bring. But once we know that, what Kelly's been doing in the gym, it'll take over. She'll work, and then we'll see what the outcome is. Kelly hits too hard. She hits, I think, too hard for any female. At the end of the day, she hits as hard as a lot of the guys of her own weight. She is very, very heavy-handed. So all it's going to be is get the nerves out of the way, get into the fight, and it's timing. Once she's got that time in there, depending on whether that takes her 30 seconds, a minute, or a minute and a half, once that time is there and that shot lands, it will be good night. That is, and I've never said that before. I've never said that.
You're so confident, aren't you?
Yeah, I've never said that, and I had supreme confidence with Calvin, supreme confidence with Tarek, with all the boxers. I've never predicted a stoppage win because, it's a bold statement to make. This one, I've got no questions whatsoever that she's going to stop Claudia. No questions. I think she'd stop Sylvia as well. May have taken a little bit longer because of Sylvia's experience, but she's too strong. That's it, too strong. She holds her own with heavyweights, male heavyweights. Male cruiserweights. She holds her own, and they don't hold back. So, without being disrespectful to other women of her own weight, in her own weight class, are not going to be as strong as a male heavyweight, as a male cruiserweight, as a male light heavyweight, as a male super middleweight, and they're not going to hit as hard as those guys either. Kel mixes it with these guys, takes the shots, gives the shots back, and these guys all turn around afterwards and say, "Oh yeah, we can feel them punches." That I think is the difference, the biggest difference there is. So let's wait and see. Let's just unleash Kelly on Saturday night and sit back and marvel at what you're seeing, because it's going to be good.
Yeah, excellent. Well, we look forward to it, and good luck for Saturday night.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Rich.
that. No
Cheers.
worries.